Hey, I'm going to do a quick video without Evan here. This is a PSA Reveal. I already know what they are, but as I always said, I diary this stuff with my kid, and I just want to kind of do this, give him a little story on a couple of these cards. Something that he's going to have, as long as this never gets taken down. So here's my order. And I submitted 7 cards. One I already got back. And the, I'll show that here in a second. And again, just kind of share a little story with kind of what happened with these. This is, turn these upside down, and cool. So let's start with this one here. It's up here and on these really terrible card display holders. This is a Ted Williams, 1958 Ted Williams, second card I ever got graded. Came back as a 4, which is expected. Centering is okay. I had a little bit of wax on some of this. I had to clean it up. I don't know. I couldn't get this little spot. I don't know if you can see that or not. I couldn't get this little blemish off. And I thought it was fairly clean. So the story behind this card is we had this old kind of like a chest, and you fold it down, and it was kind of like had some cubbies and stationary areas where you can put some stuff in the envelopes and so forth in there. And we used to mess around with it. Anyway, there was a little sliding drawer, and it had a bunch of old cards in there that my mom, I guess, had just had, and this was one of them. So we held on to that for the years, and I looked at it over and over and over again. And I was going to see if I could find really fast here. Let me see if I got them up here. A couple of the other cards that were in there, which I think they are. Yeah, here we go. So these are a bunch of stacked cards that were in there. I thought about getting these graded, but those weren't in there. Ignore those. But these were all in there. And I would always thumb through them. And back then we had cases and stuff, but I wasn't too wise to keep them in the cases. I bought that at a garage sale, but there's just these cards here that were part of it. But we didn't have the cases and stuff, or we had the cases, but I don't know. I didn't think to hold on to them or to put them in there, thinking that they were okay in that drawer, which they were. I mean, I didn't mess with them too much, but I just figured that they were okay in there. And I never even put them with my collection, which is kind of odd. Trying to remember how I ended up obtaining them. Mom just kind of left, and I think my brother took the chest, and he's like, "Hey, do you want this? And you want these?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll take them." And then I threw them in the safe. So with that, let's kind of do this. So I'll put that there. So this Dick Butkus I bought about 2 years ago. It was my first card show. I saw it, and I wanted it. A guy had I think $110 on it, raw. I figured, it's Dick Butkus. He's an Illini great. We're big Illini fans here in Central Illinois, as we should be. And this one came back. He actually is out of 10. He had 2 of them, and he goes, "No, let me give you this one." And I, being a novice at what I was doing, I didn't care. I just wanted a Dick Butkus autograph to 10. So I was like, whatever. And I didn't want to argue with the guy. I just took it, and I know why he gave it to me. So this one came back as a 9, which shocked me to no end. The reason is I don't know if you can see, but there are 2 pretty good divots on this card. It's the first time I'm looking at them, actually. So this is 9 of 10. And I was shocked it came back as a 9. Really, really shocked. I thought for sure it would be a 6 or a 7. I can't see those divots, but they are there. I took a magnifying glass. And for just, again, being kind of rookie at this, I submitted it. And I was thinking, let's just go ahead and grade this, because it was a 3, 1 free. I don't remember. There was a deal on it. And I just wanted to get this one slabs. Like, why not? It'll be free. And when I saw those, I was like, instant regret. Wish I hadn't done that. But now I'm glad that I did, because it's my card and it's a 9. And I think the pop on it's 0. I don't even think there's a 10 out there. So let's go to the next one, which, okay, this one is pulled a card out of a blister pack. It was a free card from Topps Now. So I was like, all right. So I went ahead and cashed in on it quickly, and I got an Ellie De La Cruz call-up, and it gemmed at a 10. I figured Ellie's going crazy right now. Let's go ahead and let's see if we can get one of his cards. And this is one of the first cards that Topps Now, and it gemmed out at a 10. So I'm super stoked about that. Also, when I sent these in, I just wanted 110. Just out of all the cards, I just wanted one of them to be a 10. So to my surprise, that one was one that came back as a 10. Now this one here, this is my card. My dad got me the set back in probably 1990, because he paid a little bit more for the set because it was a high in demand. And my dad reached out to a guy who knew a guy, and he ended up getting me the set. I looked at this card all the time, and stupidly I looked at it without putting it in any type of protection or case. I thought the centering looked great on it. As you can see, it's a little bit heavy on the bottom. But it's my card. Yeah, if it would have gemmed at a 10, that would have been awesome. But apparently there's some paper loss on it. So when I was talking to a buddy, he's like, yeah, you're going to get a 1 on it. But a lot of people are chasing the ladder, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and even 1.5s, 2.5s. If you were to get a half score, maybe you'll get lucky, because people are paying pretty premium for that. And then you can maybe take the money that you get on that and buy yourself a nice PSA. So this one came back, and I'll show you the paper loss, as a 6. So I was very pleasantly surprised with that. And you can see the paper loss right there on his cheek. Sorry about the light. My lighting's terrible, guys, so I apologize. You can see the paper loss right here. But this is my Griffey. This is the Griffey my dad got me. So this will hopefully go. It'll be in my collection. If my kids want to sell it, they can sell it. They want to hold on to it. But it's something that I will probably hold on to. All right, next card here was a Victor Wembanyama. I think Evan and I bought a blaster box. Yeah, I posted it on here. This is the only Victor I got. I don't really open up basketball too much, but I really wanted a Wembanyama, and man, she gemmed out. So I'm really happy with this one. I will probably sell this at some point, but also at some point, I do want to collect his base Prism rookie. I'd like to get it in a 10. It's kind of going a little high right now. We'll see what happens. Also wouldn't mind just kind of panning out, just seeing what happens with his career. Waiting could be a mistake, but I think this guy is going to be a superstar. He pretty much already is. We got 2 left. I'm so sorry. We got 2 left. This Wyatt Langford I got on Whatnot. I paid a little too much for it, but I wanted a first chrome of Wyatt Langford. And I got this probably back in April or so. So right during this funk, I think I paid $12 for it, maybe 15. And boy, she came back a gem. So stoked about that one. And then this last one here is this one. Opened this one up last year, found it, looked clean, nailed it. So that's my submission. Thanks for watching.